अस्सलाम-ओ-अलैकुम स्टूडेंट्स, वेलकम टू माय चैनल। आप सबको पता है कि पीएमएस का जो जनरल नॉलेज का पेपर है वो 25 जनवरी को स्केड्यूल हुआ है। तो सिलेबस के अकॉर्डिंग भी हम साथ साथ जो है वो एमसीक्यूज़ को प्रिपेयर करते जाते हैं, जस्ट पास्ट पेपर्स को ही सॉल्व नहीं करते। इसलिए आज का जो हमारा लेक्चर है वो सिलेबस के अकॉर्डिंग है और आज हम फिज़िकल साइंस से रिलेटेड एमसीक्यूज़ को डिस्कस करेंगे। अगर आप पीएमएस का जो लेटेस्ट सिलेबस है जनरल नॉलेज के लिए उसको आप देखें तो वहाँ पर फिज़िकल साइंसेस का पोर्शन है। सो आज की वीडियो में हम यूनिवर्स और सोलर सिस्टम से रिलेटेड जो एमसीक्यूज़ हैं उनको डिस्कस करेंगे। स्टार्ट करते हैं। फर्स्ट एमसीक्यूज़ है द सन इज़ अ स्टार। Next, the sun's mass is about 99.8% of the total mass of the solar system. The principal source of energy in the sun is nuclear fusion. The sun's core temperature is approximately 15 million degrees centigrade. The surface of sun is called photosphere. The outermost layer of sun visible during a total solar eclipse is the corona. The sun is composed of approximately 73% of hydrogen and 25% of helium. Light from the sun reaches Earth in about 8 minutes and 20 seconds. The distance between the Earth and the sun is 1 astronomical unit. Darker, cooler areas on the photosphere means on the surface of the sun are caused by magnetic activity called sunspots. Solar flares are sudden, intense bursts of radiation from the sun. The sun rotates on its axis once every 25 to 35 days. The sun is approximately 4.6 billion years old. The sun will eventually become a white dwarf. The speed of light is approximately 300,000 km per second. A light year is the unit of distance. 1 light year is about 9.46 trillion km. The study of the origin and evolution of the universe is cosmology. The Big Bang theory is the leading explanation for the universe's origin. Our galaxy is the Milky Way. The Milky Way is a barred spiral galaxy. The center of our galaxy contains a supermassive black hole called Sagittarius A. The nearest major galaxy to the Milky Way is Andromeda. The universe is estimated to be 13.8 billion years old. Redshift in the light from distant galaxies indicates the universe is expanding. Dark matter makes up about 27% of the universe. Dark energy makes up about 68% of the universe. The event horizon is the point of no return around the black hole. Singularity is the center of the black hole where the density is infinite. Nebula are giant clouds of dust and gas where stars are born. Proxima Centauri is the closest star to our solar system. Sirius, the dog star, is the brightest star in the night sky. A supernova is the explosive death of a massive star. Neutron stars are extremely dense remnants of massive stars. Pulsars are rotating neutron stars that emit beams of electromagnetic radiation. White dwarfs are the final stage for low to medium mass stars. The Chandrasekhar limit determines if a star becomes a white dwarf or supernova. Quasars are highly luminous objects powered by supermassive black holes in distant galaxies. Cosmic microwave background is the echo of the Big Bang. An equinox occurs when day and night are of equal length. Vertical equinox occurs around 21st of March. Autumnal equinox occurs around 23rd of September. Summer solstice, that is the longest day in the northern hemisphere, is 21st of June. A winter solstice, that is the shortest day in the northern hemisphere, is 22nd of December. Solar eclipse happens when the moon is between the sun and the earth. A lunar eclipse happens when the earth is between the sun and moon. The dark inner part of an eclipse shadow is the umbra. The lighter outer part of an eclipse shadow is the penumbra. Tides are caused primarily by the moon's gravitational pull. Spring tides occur during new and full moons. Neap tides occur during the first and third quarter moons. Gravity is the force that keeps planets in orbit. Inertia keeps planets moving forward in space. Earth's orbital speed is about 30 km per second. The Earth's axis is tilted at 23.5 degrees. The tilt of the Earth's axis causes the seasons. The rotation of Earth on its axis causes day and night. Earth's shape is an oblate spheroid. The troposphere is the layer of the atmosphere where weather occurs. The stratosphere contains the ozone layer, and ozone layer is present in the lower stratosphere. Ozone O3 absorbs harmful ultraviolet radiation. The aurora borealis occurs in the northern hemisphere. The aurora australis occurs in the southern hemisphere. Meteors are called shooting stars. Meteorites are space rocks that reach the Earth's surface. Comets are made of ice and dust and have visible tail. A comet's tail always points away from the sun. Halley's comet appears every 76 years. Asteroids are rocky bodies primarily found in the asteroid belt. The asteroid belt is located between Mars and Jupiter. Ceres is the largest object in the asteroid belt. Kuiper belt is a region of icy bodies beyond Neptune. Oort cloud is the theoretical shell of icy objects at the edge of the solar system. Escape velocity from Earth is 11.2 km per second. There are 8 planets in the solar system. Mercury is the smallest planet. Mercury is closest planet to the Sun. Mercury has the shortest year, 88 Earth days. Mercury has no atmosphere and no moons. Then Venus is the second planet from the Sun. Venus is the hottest planet due to its thick CO2 atmosphere. Venus is also known as morning star and evening star. It is called Earth's twin because of its size. Venus rotates clockwise. A day on Venus is longer than its year. Venus has 0 moons. Mercury and Venus has no moon. Earth is the third planet from the Sun, and it is the only planet known to harbor life. Earth is also known as blue planet because of its water. The moon is Earth's only natural satellite. Mars is the fourth planet from the Sun. It is known as red planet due to iron oxide. Then Mars has 2 moons, Phobos and Deimos. Olympus Mons, the largest volcano in the solar system, is on Mars. Wales Marineris is a Ghent Canyon system on Mars. Jupiter is the fifth planet and it is the largest planet in the solar system. Jupiter is a gas giant primarily made of hydrogen and helium. The great red spot on the Jupiter is a massive storm. Jupiter has the shortest day, about 10 hours. Ganymede is the largest moon in the solar system that orbits Jupiter. Saturn is the sixth planet from the Sun. Saturn is famous for its extensive ring system. Saturn has the lowest density of all planets. It would float on water. Titan is the largest moon of Saturn. Titan is the only moon with a thick atmosphere. Uranus is the seventh planet. Uranus was discovered by William Herschel. Uranus is an ice giant. Uranus appears blue-green due to methane gas. Uranus rotates on its side. Uranus also rotates clockwise. Neptune is the eighth and farthest planet from the Sun. Neptune has the strongest winds in the solar system. Triton is the largest moon of Neptune. Neptune appears blue due to methane in its atmosphere. Pluto was reclassified as dwarf planet in 2006. Ceres, Eris, Haumea and Makemake are other dwarf planets. Inner planets are rocky and include Mercury, Venus, Earth and Mars. Outer planets are gas giants or ice giants such as Jupiter, Saturn, Uranus and Neptune. Terrestrial planets is another name for the inner planets. Jovian planets is the other name for outer planets. Mercury and Venus are the only planets with no moon. Saturn has most confirmed moons, currently 146. Venus is the brightest planet in the night sky. Gravity on moon is 1/6 of the Earth's gravity. The moon's rotation and revolution take the same time, 27.3 days. The same side of the moon always faces Earth, known as synchronous rotation. Apollo 11 was the first mission to land humans on the moon in 1969. Neil Armstrong was the first man to step on the moon. Buzz Aldrin was the second man to step on the moon. The Sea of Tranquility is a plain on the moon. Moonlight is actually reflected sunlight. Tides happen twice a day. The point on planet's orbit closest to the Sun is perihelion. The point on the planet's orbit farthest from the Sun is aphelion. The point on the Moon's orbit closest to the Earth is perigee. The point on the Moon's orbit farthest from the Earth is apogee. Blue moon is the second full moon in a month. Supermoon is a full moon that appears larger because it's a perigee. Planets do not twinkle, but stars do. Star twinkling is caused by atmospheric refraction. Kepler's first last dates orbits are elliptical. Kepler's second last states planets sweep equal areas in equal time. Kepler's third law relates a planet's orbital period to its distance from the Sun. Nicolaus Copernicus proposed the heliocentric model, sun-centered. Johannes Kepler refined planetary motion laws. Galileo Galilei first used a telescope for astronomy. Isaac Newton explained gravity and motion. Edwin Hubble proved the universe is expanding. Albert Einstein proposed the general theory of relativity. Stephen Hawking researched black holes and cosmology. The most abundant element in the universe is hydrogen. Helium is the second most abundant element in the universe. Zenith is the point directly overhead. Nadir is the point directly below an observer. Parsec is equal to 3.26 light years. Astronomical unit is about 150 million kilometer. Constellations are group of stars that form patterns. There are 88 official constellations. Ursa Major contains the Big Dipper. Polaris is the North Star. Solar wind is a stream of charged particles from the Sun. Magnetosphere protects Earth from solar wind. Van Allen belts are radiation zones around Earth. Ionosphere is a layer of ionized air in the upper atmosphere. Kármán line 100 km is the boundary of space. Space vacuum lacks air and pressure. Zero gravity is a state of weightlessness. Sputnik 1 was the first artificial satellite in 1957. Yuri Gagarin was the first human in space in 1961. Valentina Tereshkova was the first woman in space in 1963. Suparco is Pakistan's space agency. Suparco was founded by Dr. Abdul Salam in 1961. Badr 1 was the Pakistan's first satellite in 1990. NASA stands for National Aeronautics and Space Administration. ISS stands for International Space Station. The ISS orbits at an altitude of about 400 km. Voyager 1 and Voyager 2 are deep space probes. Hubble Space Telescope was launched in 1990. James Webb Space Telescope was launched in 2021. Mars rover Curiosity and Perseverance explore Mars. Venus has the highest surface temperature over 460 degrees centigrade. Mercury has the greatest temperature range between the day and night. Jupiter has over 95 moons. Saturn has 140 moons. Earth has 1 moon. Mars has 2 moons. Neptune 14 moons. Uranus 27 moons. Mercury and Venus 0 moons. Pluto has 5 moons. Charon is the largest. Eris is a dwarf planet larger than Pluto. Asteroids are mostly made of rock and metal. Comets are mostly made of ice and dust. Meteoroids are small rocks in space. Meteors burn up in the atmosphere. The heliocentric model says that Sun is at the center. The geocentric model says that the Earth is at the center. Claudius Ptolemy promoted the geocentric model. Hipparchus is known as the father of trigonometry and catalogued stars. Eratosthenes first calculated the circumference of the Earth. Al-Biruni calculated the Earth's radius with high accuracy. Al-Khwarizmi contributed to astronomical tables. Zodiac signs are based on constellations along the ecliptic. There are 12 traditional zodiac signs. The ecliptic is the path of the sun across the sky. Continental drift theory was proposed by Alfred Wegener. Seismography is the study of earthquakes. Richter scale means earthquake magnitude. Tsunami is a large ocean wave caused by an underwater earthquake. Geology is the study of Earth's solid materials. Meteorology is the study of atmosphere and weather. Hydrology is the study of Earth's water. Oceanography is the study of oceans. Paleontology is the study of fossils. Mineralogy is the study of minerals. Quartz is one of the most common minerals. Diamond is the hardest natural mineral. Talc is the softest mineral. Igneous rocks form from the cooling of lava or magma. Sedimentary rocks are formed from the compressed sediment. Metamorphic rocks form under heat and pressure. Marble is a metamorphic rock formed from limestone. Granite is an igneous rock. Limestone is a sedimentary rock. Fossils are mostly found in sedimentary rocks. Atmospheric pressure is measured by barometer. Humidity is measured by hygrometer. Wind speed is measured by anemometer. Altitude is measured by altimeter. Temperature is measured by a thermometer. Rainfall is measured by a rain gauge. Absolute zero is minus 273.15 degrees centigrade. Freezing point of water is 0 degree centigrade or 32 degree Fahrenheit. Boiling point of water is 100 degree centigrade or 212 degree Fahrenheit. Density of water is maximum at 4 degrees centigrade. Conduction is heat transfer in solids. Convection is heat transfer in fluids, liquid or gases. Radiation is the heat transfer through waves. Speed of sound in air is about 343 meters per second. Sound cannot travel through a vacuum. Light can travel through a vacuum. Refraction is the bending of light. Reflection is the bouncing of light. Dispersion is the splitting of white light into colors. Rainbows are caused by refraction, reflection and dispersion. Mirage is an optical illusion caused by atmospheric refraction. Concave lens is used to correct myopia, nearsightedness. Convex lens is used to correct hypermetropia, farsightedness. Laser stands for light amplification by stimulated emission of radiation. Radar stands for radio detection and ranging. Sonar stands for sound navigation and ranging. Electricity is the flow of electrons. Current is measured in amperes. Voltage is measured in volts. Resistance is measured in ohms. Ohm's law is V is equal to IR. Power is measured in watts. Direct current flows in one direction. Alternating current reverse direction. Transformers change voltage in AC circuits. Generators convert mechanical energy to electrical. Motors convert electrical energy to mechanical. Batteries store chemical energy and release it as electrical. Fossil fuels include coal, oil and natural gas. Renewable energy includes solar, wind and hydroelectric. ये हमारा सिलेबस के अकॉर्डिंग फर्स्ट लेक्चर था। नेक्स्ट लेक्चर में हम फिज़िकल साइंसेस से रिलेटेड जो रिमेनिंग MCQs हैं उनको कंप्लीट करेंगे। तो अगर आप इस लेक्चर सीरीज़ को कंटिन्यू करना चाहते हैं तो मेरे इस चैनल को सब्सक्राइब कर सकते हैं। साथ में मौजूद बेल आइकन को लाजमी प्रेस कीजिएगा ताकि जब न्यू लेक्चर अपलोड हो तो आपके पास नोटिफिकेशन आ जाए। थैंक्स फॉर वॉचिंग। अल्लाह हाफिज़।